Hello. Writer William Shakespeare once said, "The ignorant often thinks he is wise, but the wise people know they are ignorant." Your friend often shows off as a good driver, or excellent chess is often the person with the worst skills. Why is that? In this video, I will explain why a person who is less knowledgeable often thinks that he is better than someone who is knowledgeable. Humans are very smart. We know scientific research and understand a lot about things and surrounding phenomena. But there is a very strange thing. We do not understand ourselves, especially in psychological aspects. In 1999, psychologist David Dunning and his assistant Justin Kruger conducted an experiment to test their hypothesis about this phenomenon. Across 4 studies, they discovered that participants in the 25% group who scored the worst on tests of humor, grammar, and logic generally overestimated their own abilities, even to the point of absurdity. The students who scored the lowest turned out to be the ones who rated their abilities the highest. The explanation is as follows. People with the lowest skills often overestimate their own abilities, because they are unaware of how much knowledge they do not know. In other words, underdogs believe that they know everything in that area, leading to overconfidence. Competent people, on the other hand, are aware of how vast and complex knowledge in that field is. They know there are many things they don't know, so they often underestimate competence and ability in a particular field. I have a friend. A few years ago, when he first learned about Bitcoin, he thought he was really smart, and was sure he would make money from it. His friends pretty much explained how the Bitcoin price went up and down a lot, and it was the wrong time to buy. In the end, they were right. My friend's amateur investing mind made him lose a ton of money. If he didn't think he was smart, he wouldn't have lost all his money. Being around smart people is very beneficial for us, because you will find that smart people often focus on using their intelligence to develop what they have now. And they are often very humble people. One of the fields where the Dunning-Kruger effect occurs very often is startup. Many young people hear about success stories, plus read a few books on management and investment. At this time, they just started to learn about management and administration, very enthusiastic but not aware of the risks leading to failure. This explains why the failure rate in these cases is so high. This also explains why so many people, despite their experience, are still very confused about starting their own businesses. Another example is driving a vehicle. According to statistics, for new drivers, if there is an accident, it is only a small collision, not too dangerous. The most dangerous stage is the period of driving for 2 to 3 years. These people are called cocky drivers. This is the stage when they think they are already good drivers and often like to show off their driving skills. However, they are not experienced enough to have the reflexes that only long-time drivers have. When we know about the Dunning-Kruger effect, we will find out many other interesting things in our daily life. The following are the benefits of understanding the Dunning-Kruger effect. Understanding this effect will help us to be aware of the big picture in the process of professional development. This helps us to realize that, when we first learn about a certain field, we know that this stage is best to keep quiet and continue to cultivate knowledge. At work, based on the Dunning-Kruger effect, we know that the people who talk the most, or show the most in the company are not always right, often vice versa. And there is advice for you. If there is a man who curses at you but does not give a clear reason, it is best not to respond. Thanks to the Dunning-Kruger effect, we know that in order to be confident without being stupid, you have to be a specialist. Pick your fields of interest and delve into them. I've just shared with you a rather surprising discovery. Hope it helps you to better understand yourself and those around you. Thank you for listening.